I'm gonna keep it simple for the knuckle draggers. Just 1-1 first bird, 1-2 second bird, so on. If you can't figure it out, let me know. I'll bring you fresh back to trans and you can get it under control.
We'll be in the last bird.
Cover.
We'll be in the third bird.
That's your copy.
We'll be in bird 3. Third one from the front.
1712. We good lock and load, correct?
Affirm. I'll have it 1 elements are good to lock and load.
Where was she granted?
I'm gonna step on the first bird with 1-1.
Lock and load.
Taking a gun.
I wanted to go on the first bird.
Alright, fine. I'll be in the third one.
Do you have a pistol?
Yep.
No.
Thanks.
Be on the guns.
Definitely to load that one.
Alright, Doc, let's get it loaded up.
Oh, they're over on the east side.
6 is 17 on 3-1.
1-1's loaded.
Chief, are we clear to load?
This is 6 in traffic.
User in your channel timed
6
out.
birds have been assigned. First platoon is loading now.
6 copies.
What are we waiting for?
Chief, are we clear to load?
This is 6. Are you not hearing me?
It is if I'm getting
Affirm.
on
Solid copy on your last 6.
Yeah.
Charge 6 out.
Blacksmith's getting in there. Second vehicle.
Full 4 is loaded.
Saber clear to load.
Yeah, clear load, clear load.
Solid copy 1-4.
Dawkins 5, Riley 6. And now you're fucking me up, Murph.
Hey, we had to wait.
1-6 is it?
This is Alpha all in.
Mike's in.
Roger, me and Doc are loaded.
Mike's in.
Long's in.
Bravo's in.
Remy's in. 1-2's all loaded.
Solid copy 1-3.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah, that's my job.
What do I want to do? Are we, do we need numbers?
I think we're landing, but
1-1-1-4, just waiting on you.
1-1's ready to go.
Roger.
Easy. Saws 1-2, Grenadiers 3-4. Rifleman's fucking 1-2's loaded. 5-6, Team Leader 7-8.
Roger. 6 is 17 on 3-1.
6 in traffic.
6, be advised, all Havoc 1 elements are loaded and ready to go at this time. Over.
6
I can do it on the fly.
Roger,
If,
1-7 out.
we're gonna fast rope.
That's what I said. I was like, fucking saw gunners, fucking 1-2, Grenadiers 3-4, Riflemen, if any.
1-7 in here?
Nope. But 1-6 is.
Oh, 1-6, hello.
I know it's a big disappointment. Gotta make do.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, disappointed that maybe that's not allowed me to take.
Oh my god, I'm getting a boner.
I always have a boner.
Yeah, well, you boys better keep it to yourselves because freaking I ain't about that life.
What, you never turned your fucking 320 into a pocket pussy in deployment? Wow.
Alright, I'm done talking to you now.
All you need is a couple socks, a fucking medical glove, and some CLP.
Jesus Christ.
You think I'm joking, and you think I haven't done it before. Try and don't vigilant at all. Here, fuck the jack.
advised, there's 4 enemy picks overlooking the primary LZ. We're going to be switching to secondary LZ. Over.
1-7, copy, call.
Yeah, from out.
I'll have one elements be advised. Primary LZ is burned. We have multiple vehicles overlooking the LZ. Break. We will be moving to secondary LZ. Over.
1-2 copies.
Secondary LZ?
4 copies. 1 more copies.
Going to secondary LZ. They pay first prime. Roger.
More clear.
Just double checking you guys are tracking those green watermarks that just went down in that cluster of stuff overlooking the primary. Yeah, I got eyes on it.
Oh my god.
Eyes on.
I'll have one elements. We are seeing force markers being placed on at this time. Break. It does look like the enemy has IDF capabilities. Break. Make sure we are staying behind defilade and do not get spotted. Over.
1-4 copies.
15 seconds.
1 copies. 1-2 copies.
Kill!
Yeah, we can all see the ground coming.
Let's go to work.
Touchdown.
Go, 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 go. Get out, get out.
What's out? This is 6. Harvard, our landing. Break.
I'll have one element. Stand by.
Have one.
Process.
1-2 copies. 4 copies. 1 copies.
Alright, pause X. Get your guys fucking lined up on the bird that stopped. Aries, make sure everything's set to hold fire. I'll have one element. Let's go ahead and get yourselves rallied around the bird over there that is still on the deck.
1-3 copies.
1-2 copies.
1 copies.
Rally on the bird to the north-northeastern.
And make sure you guys go ahead and condition 4.
Rally on the bird.
Condition 4 is come over.
Condition 4 now.
Condition 4.
No, don't condition 4. Who said condition 4?
Disregard
No one said
condition
condition
4.
4.
Disregard. Shoulder.
Just fucking put it on safe.
Please put on your safety.
I mean, either that or he's staying with us. Up to him.
Sheriff Jenkins.
Do you need help, Mike?
Can it be his punishment for landing that bird that hard? No. Did anyone think? So this is a good example of reading terrain. Something I fucked up. Did anyone realize how open the side of this hill was going to be? From looking at the map, did it look like it was going to be that gradual of a slope?
Negative.
Thought we were going to have like really good defilade, and we were going to be going up a way steeper slope, right?
Hey, firm.
All right, that's one of the things that we're talking about in looking at terrain, and this is one of the things we were trying to find for a briefing and couldn't. Is reading terrain and then getting there and realizing, oh shit, we fucked up. That terrain does not look like what we thought it looked like, and now we have to adjust our plan at least a little bit. So that's something to keep in mind while we're out here looking at these terrain features and how we're going to proceed. So how are we going to change our plan, or are we even going to change our plan? Does it change because of this slope not looking or not being as steep as 1.6, 1.7? We're going to change what we're doing at all?
It's okay.
I wouldn't say it's necessary to have deflate from radio, or we can still stay on the good side of the
Alright, that was it. Let's get moving. Alright, everyone elements, go ahead and start moving yourselves west. Order of march, so whoever the fuck is up front. Make sure you go back condition 1.
Quick help us like UAV out real quick.
1 copies.
1-2 copies. 1-1-1-2, you're the furthest west marker. Longitude cloud.
1 copies is secondary, get back to original location. Alright, point element, I want you to get eyes roughly 280 up there to the west-northwest. You're going to see a large chunk of ditch and deflating shit. Let's aim for that.
Romeo, I'm moving with one.
Close ditch up a little northwest.
Trying to get to this end of this line and then head on after.
1-4-1-2, if you want, you can start moving. You'll intercept them, and I'll come in behind
Are you with me? Where are you?
Damn, what's going on the bird?
I went through a fucking direction and moved back to you.
4 copies.
Alright. That's all free.
Once you're gone, you're gone.
We're gonna get in this ditch and then swing around.
Last time I saw you, you were running north.
Roger.
I'm with you.
Harassment.
Coming from you, that's quite a statement.
I'm more sexual than morbid. I'm morbidly sexual.
Morbidly something. Copy.
Right, last man.
Havoc, this is Goliath on 3-1, over.
It's Havoc 6 in traffic.
Havoc, be advised, we are retasking air assets to an objective to the northeast at this time, over.
Havoc 6 copies.
Be advised, air will be off station at least 20 mics, over.
6 cop.
Goliath out.
All Havoc 1 elements, be advised, air assets are being retasked to the northeast. We
This
will
is
not
6,
have them
what's our
station
status
for
on
20
javelin
months.
rounds?
6 is 1-6, be advised, we should have 3 times missiles for the javelin over.
1-4 copies.
1-6,
Roger, that
right
shit
behind
that's
you.
marked
1-2
on that
copies.
hilltop, there's 4
copies.
4 pieces of enemy armor up there, so we're gonna
So I
need to
got
find
1-6
another way to
behind you.
maneuver.
1-6 copies.
We're short holding, letting 1-2 pass.
One short held up here.
Tango Mike 1-3.
Are we coming up on you now?
1-4 is 1-6.
I was holding. Our assets are
Send
being
for 1-4.
tasked to the northeast. We're not
Your count for javelin rounds is 3, am I correct?
A from 3.
Roger, 3. 1-6 up.
How long were you eyeballing that same
Be
tree
advised,
line
1-1,
over
start
there?
halting here, time to figure out where we're gonna move.
The tree line.
1-2
the tree in
copies.
front of us, the
It's
fucking-
like an orchard or something way over there.
I'm right now looking at 245, that little shit shack fucking gas station looking
Yeah,
thing.
Let's shift that
I'm talking about
OP
the one up there to your right,
southwest,
the one that's
down
between
much
us and
closer
the
to the
Yeah,
road, so
yeah,
once
that's a
we're
good
up
one,
there
too.
and we realize we
One
need
one
to go
fast,
southwest
hold.
across that valley,
thinking in
we
terms
don't
of
have an
just
extra
getting
click
down that
south
right
to
now.
run.
You wouldn't see them until they got a good chunk of the way down that hill.
Well,
1-1 standby. We might be moving you a little more west-southwest here.
Because this is a fucking this is
1-7,
1-1
solid
copies.
copy.
from there to here. Any right angle movement like that.
Exactly.
One thing
That
you're not
current
wrong.
mark
I'm
for
just
OP1,
thinking-
that hilltop
I'm just thinking
is
my head up
fortified.
in the clouds is all. You know how I am.
Fine.
Yeah, the OP marker shouldn't have been there anymore.
That lower one, the right one, LT?
The one that's currently there is the current one. The previous one was still there by mistake.
Roger.
There are fucking 2 BTRs which I've marked on blue course on that hilltop, and there's a couple of
Advise,
bunkers
OP
and
markers
stuff like
move
that as
south
yet
of the
unmarked.
It's gonna be fucking 1 click 251.
1-6, I'm gonna go on camera, let me know when you move.
Roger. Roger.
1-4 is 1-1.
Send
for 1-4. 1-4, can you come to my exact location just southwest of your position at this rock bush line over here for the walled compound?
Roger.
We're gonna need you to cover us. We're gonna cross this open field here west to get to this ditch line to RP1.
I fixed that.
Alright, 1-1's getting 1-4 to cover their movement. Frank? They're gonna get 1-4 to cover their movement. They're gonna move back
Friendly is
across the field.
right in there.
Once 1-2 hits that fucking tree line down, we'll kind of fall in behind and pull it back.
Friendly's in
Yeah,
front of us.
200
stepping off here shortly.
1-1 is 1-4.
Field looks like.
7 for
We're
1-1.
gonna be moving this tree
Romeo,
line
get ready to move.
in a second. We're gonna be in the
1-4 is getting set up facing west.
Roger,
Roger, let me know when you're set up and we'll go across.
It's gonna be 1-1, then 1-2. 1-4 is covering our movements. Just hold.
1-4 set up. Copy, we're moving.
Alright, 1-1's moving now, 1-4 set.
Copy.
I've
I mean, I
realized
believe the rest of the elements can just follow.
fortified positions on that hilltop I've started to mark up. I'm just using unknown mark for them.
Roger.
The actual like bunker positions.
Alright, let's
Roger,
hit
do
those
you have eyes
trees
on
left.
anything in the bunkers?
Go for 1-6.
Yeah, if I'm there, garrisoned, and there's a
Do you want to set
BTR
up
beside
here
one
or
of them.
further down with the Havoc?
The other one's kind of on the backside of a hill, so I can't really see too much.
Also, right ahead of me.
Roger.
It's gonna be your call, 1-4. Just I don't have eyes on what you're seeing right now. I'm at the back of the formation, so you're gonna have to make that call and yeah, just fucking be smart and don't skyline.
Keep the fucking space in.
1-4 copies.
As soon as we get to the trees here, we're gonna hold.
1-1, this is 1-2.
10 for
Well,
1-1.
I'll do that.
Roger, I'm just gonna be following behind you. I'm passing 1-4 now.
Roger, that works. Once you get across, get to
Cross
the
to the
closest
other
ditch line and move south.
Crossing.
Crossing last man from your team.
Just keep following along the fucking road here. We're following behind 1-2. 1-4 cover.
1-4, this is 1-3.
So Romeo, how many armor pieces are there that have eyes on this hill, or the ridge line we're coming up on right now.
I don't know for sure. I would say probably
we'll use your cover as well
the
to cross.
2 BTRs at the front of what
Once we hit that other side, we'll
probably
turn,
have eyes,
cover for
but
cover
I
your
haven't
movement.
actually checked.
Roger.
Off comms on Mike.
Oh, by the way, they're all like 60s. I haven't seen any with the autocannon yet.
Go.
You have my Charlie section just in front of you, just so you're
Why
aware.
do you gotta say yet like that? Dick move.
Raj.
You know me, pack full of optimism.
Alright, let's fucking,
I don't think that's what it means.
and then we're gonna be moving,
One, this is Dagger on 3-1 over.
Go for 1-6.
Be advised, to our west, about 2.7 clicks out, there's a group of Red 4 markings. Stand by for identification break. We've got about a platoon and a half worth of infantry in between those two hilltops, being 08 to 069 and break. 087 069 break. We have 2 BTRs on that point, plus entrenched positions and multiple static weapons break, along with the previously called out platoon and a half infantry over.
1-6 copy as well.
1-4, this is 1-3.
Send it for 1-4.
1-4, we're setting this trench here. If you want to go ahead and move, catch up.
Roger, 1-4 will be moving.
One, this is 1-2. I'm gonna hold my current pause until we figure out what our actual direction movement's gonna be.
We're gonna hold here.
Solid copy 1-2. Just go ahead and let 1-3 and 1-4 move past you, take up the rear. Where we're at now is going to be home for the platoon until we figure out exactly where the enemy force is going to be at.
1-2 copies. We'll let 1-3 and 1-4 bypass and take up your security.
1-3 copied.
Is the fucking bunkers and shit you were talking about, is that on the long hill?
I think one is rounding up in front.
The ones I was talking about was in that position where that platoon is that Dagger just called down.
It's gonna be bearing 274.
So like the southern cluster of market.
This is uniform on 3-1.
It's 1-7, send a uniform.
1-2.
Let's move up back close to this one, see if we can get us up.
0918 0922 and a secondary 0918 copy grid 087 069. It's going to be 2 times BTRs in trench positions. It's also going to be 2 bunkers, one with a dish minute and a second with an AGS. Over.
Solid copy on your last, Dagger.
Copy that. It's going to be BTR 60s.
Roger. Alright, Havoc 1, it's looking like the hilltop, you know, direct west of where our original LZ was going to be, is manned. We already kind of knew that going in. The 3 easternmost Blue Force markers are going to be 1 times BTR 60, 2 times bunkers, 1 with a Dishcom, 1 with a Mark 19, or an AGS 30. So let's make sure we are ready to engage that shit first, i.e. 1-4. You're going to be engaging that shit if need be.
1-1 copy. 1-1, I lied. There's an 80 alpha.
I hate your
4
face.
copies. 1-2 copies.
Which one of them is an 80 alpha?
Uniform, this is Dagger on 3-1 over.
Grid 087069, the northern BTR on the front side of that hill.
Uniform, Dagger on 3-1 over.
Roger.
Original location, unknowns.
Yeah, disregard the uniform call. Romeo, this is Dagger on 3-1 over.
Brewer, can you see, or 1-7, can you see anywhere on this where 1-4 could take a shot on that
Romeo,
fucking,
get
or get a
eyes
shot
on
off on that 80 alpha?
With your UAV and see if we have a clear
Where we are
line
currently on the bridge line.
with cover to move up that finger up to grid 085069.
This is 6, are we in contact or is that a fucking ND?
Stand by 6, we're finding out. Correction, that is an ND from 1-4.
Negative Blacksmith.
It was Havoc 1. This is 6, you need to orient about bearing 223, and we're gonna have to move across the south end of the valley to the south end of the ridge line that all those enemy markers are at. So start getting eyes out in that direction, start moving in that direction.
What is copies?
Alright, Havoc 1, stand by to move southwest.
Roman
towards
pushing
RP2.
southeast.
That is going to be roughly
Let's move back down to the
225
road and
bearing
start
from our current
pushing
position.
west along the road.
Noted. Okay, okay, remember
Copy
that.
that.
6 is moving back down to the road and pushing west towards where that valley opens up.
1-3 copies.
1-2 copies.
6 is gonna pass us and ready to move south.
Second, this is 1 Romeo on 3 whenever.
Alright, Havoc 1, let's
Send your
go ahead
traffic
and get moving.
Be advised,
1,
partially
2, you're
clear
gonna be taking
on that route as
point.
requested. Break.
Actually, disregard 1-3, you're going to be taking
There is
point.
1 times
Everybody else
position with 2
following behind.
times AGS
1-3
jazzes.
copies.
They're
We're also
unmarked
Mike
at the
if you want.
stage. That's the only major resistance we'll face off.
4 copies, we'll take second online.
Roger, are we gonna have enough cover and concealment to get up there without being caught out?
Following third.
Roger, that works over last.
Copy that.
Should do a little hard to tell with the
Clarification on last,
but
we're
it
going
should
to
be
be straight
able
towards RP3.
Roger, I'm tracking
Take
Terramite.
down near the road, we're going to basically follow the fucking bottom of the slope down southwest.
Smoke loaded just in case, 'cause I-
1-7, say again, RP3? What do you mean RP2?
Romeo, this is 6, you need to move that UAV and give us eyes. That's literally the only way we're gonna have knowledge of where we can move across this valley at.
2.2.
Romeo copies. Romeo is currently moving. We'll do once I can stop over.
We're gonna follow in behind
No, we're gonna follow behind 1-3. They should be first in line.
1-6 sounds like 6 is pretty keen for me to stop.
6, this is 1-6 on 3 whenever.
This is 6 in traffic.
The platoon is behind you, so you are on point at this time, over.
6 copies.
You know, generally I just go with, hey, you're out front, stop.
Yeah, roger. Who's up 1 point first? 1-2?
No, 1-3 should be taking point.
Okay, roger.
At 1-6 when we can. I'm not sure if you copied 6's traffic before, but he wants me to move the fucking UAV over to get better eyes on that RP.
Okay, roger. I'll find us a place to stop. 1-3 is 1-6.
Just 1-3, send it.
Advise 6 is up 1 point of this entire formation right now, so I want you to try to catch up with him and then pass him when you can.
Roger.
Here's that pace thing kicking back in.
Yeah.
6 is 1-7 on 3-1.
This is 6 in traffic.
6, requesting you stop your element so I can get an infantry squad out in front of you, over.
This is 6, I'm trying to move to this compound to get eyes on that fucking ridgeline out to our west. To get an idea of where we can cross this valley at.
Romeo across the road south.
Solid copy, you're on point.
Alright, Romeo, we're gonna stop here at this greenhouse so you can move your UAV.
Mike.
1-3, this is 1-6.
Push upstairs.
This is 1-3.
Alright, be advised 6 has stopped at this compound with the green building you're coming up on. Go ahead and push past and make your way to RP2. Pathfinding is at your discretion.
Romeo's on camera.
1-3 copy.
Go ahead. Road here. And we're past fucking 1-6. Or, right, 6. Now we need to start finding compound our way to fucking RP2.
So RP2 up 2 is 1-8. And there's 2-3, 5, 2-9.
This is 1-3, southeast side of the ASR. We're moving towards a ditch. We're going to follow that along towards RP2.
So copy 1-3. Just stay mindful of that fucking ridge line, the top of that fucking ridge line.
Where you were before, could you see those?
What's your copy?
I'm gonna push past you here, LT, and link up with 1-3.
Roger.
This is 6. I'm moving up to the ridge line to the northwest to get eyes on that hilltop compound.
You just lead us into the fenced-in yard.
1-6 copy. Be advised the platoon is pushing past on your south side in the tree line towards RP2.
Roger. From that ridge line, I should be able to move my elements southwest below defilade to get caught up.
1 copies.
1-6, this is Romeo, over.
Send it.
I'll have one elements be advised. Havoc 6
Sending on net,
is
so
pushing
1-6
up
can hear it as
northwest
well. Marked up
to get
that Gaz
eyes
position on
over
the
the
blue course.
defilade break.
It's on the front side of
We
the
will
ridge
continue
as well.
movement southwest
If we
behind
move on the back
1-3,
side of the ridge,
6
we
will
should
catch up with
be
us.
okay as far as I can tell right now.
Copy
But
advise when you
we
want me
will
to
probably
move
be
in.
exposed to the bunker position in grid 083068, the southern unknown mark. It's looking south down that hill face. So we're just going to have to try and fucking split the difference between the two. Which looks like it might be doable. There looks like there's a bit of a fucking draw up there about halfway up the fucking hill. We're just going to have to be careful from that.
Yep, shell back up a little bit. Stay with the burn.
Goliath, this is Havoc on 331 over.
Last team on the left up there.
Havoc, this is Goliath. Send traffic over.
Do we have an ETA on the air assets getting back in the
Alright,
AO?
let's go.
Over.
Yeah, Romeo, let's move.
None at this time. We'll get back to you. Over.
This is Havoc 6, Roger. We're about to have to cross a big open field. And it would be really nice to have them back. Over.
Roger, we'll relay. Over.
6 out.
Okay, we're just following these guys off
This is 6. I see southwest. We got a tree line that goes out for about another click or a click and a half with a nice ditch on the south side of it, the one that you're moving in, but then it looks like break. It looks like that shit opens up right where all that armor way up the valley might be able to see us. So if we need to, we'll stop there and figure out what to do.
Built up to the far right.
1-6 copies. We are looking for firing positions for the javelin. Over.
User disconnected from your channel.
They're halted too.
I think that's just HQ.
Yeah, I guess it's
that is HQ.
It looks like from the UAV there's going to be, like this little draw we're in now, 1-6, there's a few of these that run up the back side of that, they're just not
This is
anywhere
1-3.
like
We're going to be pushing just slightly past this warehouse on our west side. Pathfind a bit.
Solid copy 1-3. Just keep in mind that ridge line out there to our west is where that BTR and AGS and shit is. While the BTR is going to have a hard time reaching us, we are within range of that AGS, so let's try and stay in defilade as best we can.
What's your cop?
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we're not.
Also, 1-3's Oscar Mike, we're moving again.
I got eyes on.
Solid copy 1-3. Did 6 start moving again?
Yeah, he's here back with me.
Yeah, like I said on fucking Platoon, that AGS can definitely engage us from there, so just be ready to have to fucking run like maniacs.
Yeah, Roger. I'm looking, but I don't have anything on my thermals right now.
Oh, I peeked up over the fucking edge. I could see the AGS. It's just over 2 clicks.
Roger. Romeo, I'm moving again.
1-4 is 1-7.
Center for 1-4.
1-4, if that AGS does begin engaging, be prepared to potentially launch a fucking javelin at it. That's
This
the only
is
thing
6.
that
It
can
looks
reach it
like
at
the
2
shit up
clicks.
on that hilltop facing us cannot
4
reach out
copies.
this far, so we might be able to just push across that opening.
1-6 copies. I'm eyes on a BTR 60 or 70, whatever that is. It's looking this way, but yeah, it's
6.
6, last I glassed, that AGS gun truck is just over 2 clicks. If that gunner is even somewhat competent, he can reach us at that range. Break. I do have 1-4 ready with a javelin. If it does begin engaging, they will take it out with a jav. Over.
Roger, be advised, the BTR on
Fucking
the northwest
request a
side
Havoc for mortar mission on that fucking position with the AGS and the BTR.
move across, break. We still need to get to
1-4, we also got an 80 Alpha
where we're at there.
up there on
So
the
let
hill.
me know. Over.
So prioritize should this engagement kick off 80 Alpha first, then the fucking
I have a fucking
AGS.
team size element bearing 268, like maybe 300 meters just disappeared behind
I'll copy my last 1-7.
Solid copy on your last 1-7. Relayed information 1-4. Break. They will prioritize 80 Alpha over AGS.
Say again,
engagement begin.
I got a fucking team size contact bearing fucking 268. They're disappearing behind Defilade. They're heading for, I think, 1-1.
What's their
1-1 can probably cut them off of those buildings.
What's their range? 2611. Oh, okay, here we are.
That's
Solid copy 6. We're on it.
This is 1-3.
Right being northwest of my position. Back here.
This is 1-6. We have an enemy. Looks like about a squad settlement. Break. About 150 meters to my direct west, where this fucking red brick building is in the compound.
1-1 copies. You want us to infiltrate this red compound?
Set up in a fucking firing line for now. We'll fucking take care of this and then we'll clear that compound.
1712 is engaging targets 340 from your pause. Yeah, solid copy. Watch the friendlies coming in from right to left, moving towards that compound.
Firing.
Copy. My guy advise on. 1-3 and 1-4. I need you to maintain position in case that shit up on the hill starts engaging.
1-3 compound.
1-1. This is 1-2. Just FYI, those contacts are going to be west of you. Pretty much true west. 1-1 copies. 1-1-1-2 also, just be advised they are almost indefinitely from us, we can't engage them anymore. 1-2, if you can engage, move where you can. This is 1-2. That's solid definitely, but if they try to flank 1-1 to the southwest, we'll get them.
Havoc 1, be advised, Havoc for fire machine gun out on this enemy to our fucking northwest. That is their round splashing. Roman pushing southwest on this ditch.
1-2 copies.
Hey 4, we're crossing in front of you.
Ready to go. 4 copies.
Alright, we gotta go to the compound.
There we go. Sorry.
1-1, are you in a compound yet?
Hey, from compound's clear. There's no good eyes here. We're getting out of here.
Okay, roger.
1-1-1-2. Let me know when you're leaving the compound. I'll resume movement to the southwest.
Roger. 1-1's leaving time now.
LT, I want to have 1-4 take out this fucking BTR that's just sitting here staring at us.
Are they in range for the... Yeah, okay, roger.
Yeah, they're right at 2,400 meters. They're just within range.
Yeah, if I'm tracking correctly, the highest threat to us right now is that BTR 60 or with the machine gun and the AGS system. Is that correct? The fucking 80 Alpha doesn't have angles on us right now.
That is correct.
Okay, roger. Yeah, have him take that fucking BTR out and yeah.
Roger. 1-4 is 1-7.
Set for 1-4.
1-4, you got eyes on that BTR sitting up there on the hill.
60 is 1-6 on 3-1.
4-4 does negative eyes.
This is 6, say again, last.
Alright, 1-4.
This is 1-6, be advised, we are maneuvering to take a shot on his BTR up on the hill to remove that threat. Over.
1-2's halted up ahead, short halt behind him.
1-2's 1-1.
Go.
Be advised, we're coming up in your location right now if you want to move or if we're holding.
Right now. Go ahead and...
You might as well just hold. I don't think we're going to do any movement.
This is
until that
6,
BTR
make sure you
taken
take
care
out
of.
the 80 and not the 70. I can't see the 80 from my position.
Alpha, as soon as you see them, we're gonna
Be advised, the 80 Alpha doesn't have angles on us at this time. I don't believe we have a shot on it.
Stay with cover between you and the west.
Keep moving because we're not shooting anything else. If we fucking shoot them, then the autocannon's going to get in position.
What is copies? Did you hear that?
Havoc, this is Goliath on 3-1, over.
This is Havoc 6 on 3-1, send traffic.
Go ahead and
Be advised, Thunder will be on station for your casts. Controlled by Dagger and 2 mics, break. Warlord will be on station to provide casts for you, controlled with Dagger and 5 mics, over.
1-4, 1-2, let me know when you're ready to continue movement. I'll hold.
Havoc 6 copies, over.
Goliath out.
1-4 copies. Break. 1-7, this is 1-4. I'm trying to section should be coming up on you.
Romeo, I'm gonna try to catch up with 1-3 at one point.
Roger.
I'm sure that's probably been seen by UAV. Alright, we got enemy positions on those hills to the west, northwest. I guess longer than that.
Havoc 1, this is 1-4.
1-4 is 1-7, send it.
Our mic's
Alright,
in behind Vanna's
shoes.
shoes.
I mean, I'd try. Get moving.
Roger.
Well,
You just gotta
Yeah,
do plunging fire with them all.
yeah, 1-4 is still.
1-4 is moving down.
This is 6 on 3-1. Our air assets are about to be back on station. We're probably going to light that fucking hilltop up before pushing out from here because we got a really shitty position.
Continue movement.
I don't want to try to push
straight
across
west
this
of our
open
position
area.
towards those buildings on the ASR.
1-6 copies.
And I want to save those javelins for when we don't have our air assets.
1-6 copies. Ready?
Yeah, solid copy 1-3. Hold short of those buildings. Stay in the ditch here. Air assets are about to be back online with us. Once they are, we're gonna basically just pummel
Let's
the
call
fuck out
station
of that
7
hilltop.
6 say again, over. Roger, get it back.
I'll copy my last 1-3.
Message Aries and fucking get it back.
1-1, this is 1-2. I'm moving behind 1-4 now. If you want to.
So if we start pushing from here northwest, like the closer we get, the worse their angles are gonna be. Like they shouldn't be able to engage from the, like they would have to move up on that downslope and expose themselves to engages.
Wow, how kinky.
But the question is like, yeah, we first have to get close enough to the foot of that fucking hill.
I think where 1-3's going, and then behind the buildings, and then up to RP2, and then from UAV, it looks like we should have a little pocket of deflate we can sit in, like half the way up.
Roger, I'm gonna keep moving.
That's not a thing, right? What?
Pretty sparsely vegetated thing.
No, covering.
Delta will be falling behind Alpha.
I mean, you can go out in front if you want.
So we got the machine gun. We got M4s.
Yeah, and?
There's that cut west. Follow this. Coming up.
Aha. 1-3 is 1-7.
Oh.
This is 1-3.
1-3 on the opposite ridge line of where we're seeing all this shit.
Go for 1-6.
And a couple of fixed
We're
machine
gonna take
guns
out those two gases on the
overlooking
hillside,
southwest
bearing
side of that
304 2.2
ridge
clicks
there.
with
Stand by and I'll
lasers
mark it, but
from
just keep
Break
that-
Warlord. At the same time as that happens, we're gonna take out the armor on that hilltop with Thunder.
We're also tracking a larger type of sort of compound a little bit further northwest, trying to get.
1-6 copies.
Yeah, but 1-4
before we get out, because everyone fucked.
We're gonna have Thunder do a gun run on that higher up compound and get rid of both of those BTRs. Once that happens, you guys are clear to start moving.
Short of that building, so we're just gonna hold here.
Let's copy, be advised, our point element is staging about 500 meters from RP2. Platoon is standing by for the airstrike over.
I mean, if I was that BTR...
Roger's gonna be
1316.
You still have HQ back there with you?
I think that's just an encampment up there to the bearing 286.
1316.
Stand by 16.
1-3, where you're marking, that's what I'm tracking as well.
1-3 copies. Continuing movement west.
Either side of the opening of that thing to the 286.
1-6, this is 1-3. Send traffic.
Roger, I want you to fucking stage in a compound in front of you and hold there for the airstrike. There's going to be an airstrike in the next 2 to 3 minutes up on ArmA on that hilltop. Once that airstrike is complete, you're clear to proceed to RP2.
Basically overwatching the west side of that ridge.
Channel timed out. User joined your
All I see
channel.
there's infantry right now.
They've not rolled yet.
Yeah, Roger. They got at least 1 times mounted machine gun as well as 1 times AGS on the very northeastern corner of that position.
Roger, as we maneuver, try and get your DMR on that fucking AGS.
From what I'm hearing, this one sucks even worse than the last ditch.
Solid copy on your last 6.
Airstrike ETA is 30 seconds.
This is 1-3. We're entering the compound now.
Roger.
Wait one.
Roger, we're 30 seconds out on airstrike from Thunder. So enjoy the show.
What's your copy?
Alright, go now.
Moving.
It's about to be a
1-1,
friendly
this
airstrike.
1-7.
It's sent for 1-1.
1-1, once we kind of get up into the roughly where RP2 is, I am tasking you with getting your DMR in position to engage the AGS that's up on the position at Blue Force Mark 0946. That's going to be on the western ridge line.
1-1 copy. 0946 AGS. Copy.
Rest of Havoc 1.
This is 1-6 on 3-1. Looks like their airstrike is complete. We are Oscar Mike at this time.
Wait for those. Wait for the next one. We're waiting on those 2 fucking GACs with the AGSs looking this direction.
1 copies.
2 more explosions on the copies west side. But those 2 BTRs are confirmed catastrophic.
Alright, Havoc 1 heads up. The 2 BTRs up on that hilltop are confirmed destroyed. We're still waiting on the strike on the fucking gun trucks. Once that's complete, 1-3, you're clear to Oscar Mike.
1-3 copy.
That fucking took like 5 sounds for the explosion, or 5 seconds for the explosion to reach us, or the sound of it. So fucking far away.
User in your channel timed out.
By the way,
I would just hold where you're at for now. There's not a lot of room in this ditch up here.
1-1 copies. Yeah, I got 1 fire team super far ahead of them now.
I'm always on a platoon up on that fucking hilltop.
Or stop before that. Unless you're already there. Alright. On top of one of the hills, there's one out to the southwest, and the other one I feel like to the
1-7 is one running out.
1-4, 1-2. Are you gonna hold that pause while
That
1-2 and 1-1
encampment
through
with
as well?
the AGS, there are 2 AGSs up there and 2 mounted machine guns. So
1-4 can hold security in the compound.
One's on the northeast corner. Where's the second one?
right in the doorway. In
Copy.
between the 2 MDs.
1-3, 1-2. You let me know when your entire squad's across, and I'll move mine.
This is 1-3. We're completely across ASR now, moving west.
Yeah, copy. Once you have a little bit of room there, wait for that second one, and then start moving. That's it.
Copies.
Fucking Charlie Mike.
Alright, Havoc 1, you're clear to Charlie Mike. Gun trucks are down. Alright, I'm pushing west to this compound.
1-7 is 1-1.
Send it.
Do you happen to know what 0946 marker the AGS was at? There's multiple.
It's all basically right on top of each other. There's 2 times mounted machine guns, 2 times grenade launch or AGSs up there. Take out the AGSs first, then start working on the machine guns.
1 copies.
Are you
This is 6.
you're talking to him about the position on the next hill?
Havoc 1 copy, Havoc 7.
Yeah.
South.
Yeah, roger.
One 3, remember to keep us on the east side of that fucking spur.
1-3 copies. Break. We're basically on RP2 at this time now. We will hold for the moment.
Roger 1-3, go ahead and move it northeast, kind of follow that spur up towards the top of the hill. Do not move all the way up to the top of the hill, but just follow that spur up a little bit, make room for the rest of the platoon.
1-3.
Alright, find a fucking assault point for us, and then we'll stage there and fucking assault this hilltop and clear it.
Yeah, roger.
You're up in front of me, right? You're near the point of the formation here?
Somewhat. I'm 200 meters or so back from 1-3.
Okay, yeah. Roger. I'm just at the very back here.
This is 1-3. There's a small compound building 170 meters north of our current position. We're going to move there, secure that, and hold.
So copy 1-3.
Alpha 1-3 should be moving right behind you to the compound to the north. Roger.
Does anybody else think it's weird we haven't taken IDF yet?
Yep. Really? Really? You're gonna say that?
And they've got 2 mortar pits, 3 tubes in each.
I would like you to shut your whore mouth.
Everybody.
This is 1-3. We're on that compound. It's clear. We're holding up.
Solid copy 1-3, interrogative. If you look to the field out here to the southeast, I currently have eyes on Watson's old lady. I would like him to come collect her and get her out of the AO, please.
Roger.
The actual like bunker position up on this hill we're pushing up on, that's on the western or towards the western slope, right? It's exposed to the next hill to the west.
Yeah, so there's 1 that's on the western slope exposed, and then there are like 2 that are more on the eastern slope.
Right.
1-7. This is 1-3.
Right,
Ha ha ha.
Do you hear me on net?
Yes.
Monkey?
Yes.
Is that a goat or a human up here?
What's the reason we're holding up here for now?
1. This is 1-3. What's our next movement from here?
Don't really have much of a good fucking approach here.
We're gonna move a little bit south.
Yeah.
Best thing we can do is have fucking 1-3 cover.
and 1-4 and push the, or 1-1 and 1-4 cover and push these guys up.
Yeah, just use whatever we can. We just gotta stay on the east side of this fucking defilade. We'll push up there and hit the easternmost position first, and clear that hilltop east to west, and then set up the DMR there and engage the next fucking position on that across the valley.
Yeah, roger. Alright, 1-1 and 1-4, you're going to set up roughly on this compound and cover the hilltop to the northwest as best you can. 1-2 and 1-3, you are going to begin moving towards that compound.
1-3 copies. 1-2, if you want to go ahead and take us out, it's all yours.
Copy, I was off comms for about 30 CR. Are we talking about the compound to the southwest?
They're gonna have to move.
Negative, we are moving on to the enemy position to the northwest hilltop.
Copy.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
Alright, 1-2 and 1-3 are going to be moving northwest towards that compound on the top of the hill. 1-2 is going to take points, let them push past.
Alright, you have enough room for Bravo there? Bravo's going over Alpha.
1-3, 1-2, you copy. This is 6, what are we stopped for?
This 1-6, break.
Say again for 1-3.
You're in front of me right
We are proceeding our movement or maneuver up on top of this hilltop. We're gonna clear it east to west here.
Roger, we're moving
Move over this wall here to the northwest.
Copy.
Let's move this wall to the northwest of Fallen Alpha.
Back on camera for a second.
Roger.
One on just had IDF land northeast, about 200 meters.
Roger, I'm eyes on it.
Yeah, you're firm. Keep moving, let's get away from the task force, and we're gonna take
Alright, 1-2, 1-3, expedite your movement. We gotta get up on this hilltop and get the covering element moving as well.
1-3 copies, we're moving.
Bravo's gonna hold 5 here. Hold 5 here. Keep moving.
6 is 1-7 on 3-1.
6 in traffic.
6, what's the chances of getting a heavy fire mission from 4 up on that hilltop?
Bravo's walking for a bit.
This is 6, we need to get closer for an accurate fire mission. Let's try to get within a click and then we'll,
All we need is fucking suppression up on his hilltop so that we can fucking move up on it, really.
Solid copy on your last 6.
I realise we have a platoon size element within 600 meters to our 295.
Alpha, just to kind of reiterate, northwest.
We're chasing us closer this time.
1-2, 1-3, be advised, we have a platoon-sized enemy element about 600 meters to our 295.
Be advised, you got a platoon-sized element, it's about 600 meters.
Remarked it on Blue Force, that's the head squad right now at 0959.
1-2 copies.
It's like 300 meters from 1-3.
Can you tell what their direction of movement is?
Directly at it.
1-3, or sorry, 1-4, 1-1, get ready to move off that fucking position, Ricky Tech.
That was shots. I think it was DM engaging from behind us. Yep,
that's 4 copies.
Yeah, I just want to crest this.
1-3, fucking make sure you're keeping eyes on this west fucking ridgeline. The enemy platoon is your direct west, across from the fucking defilade.
We're continuing north.
1-4, 1-1, go ahead and pick up, move, follow the rest of the fucking platoon up.
Bravo, yeah, let's get fucking on that ridgeline.
1-1 copies.
Part of that platoon moved past us towards RP2 they may be going from.
1-4's movement just had IDF friendlies.
Advise, 1-1's got accurate IDF on location.
Catching back up with you, 1-6 on 400 meters behind.
Roger, I'll hold here for
Havoc 1 element, sound off. Anybody injured from those fucking mortars?
Moving west to get to that intersection. Move west, east, draw.
1-1 has unknown individuals down.
1-4 has unknown individuals
1-2 has 1-2 has 1 times down.
Gotta be friendly rounds landing, I can hear him.
Roger, pick them up and get them up the fucking hill, up to the end of the ditch. Stay in the defilade, though.
1-3, be advised, it looks like that
1-3, prepare for contact. We got that platoon coming up on us. Time down.
Okay, roger.
We don't have any.
1-3, keep in mind that fucking AGS is directly across this valley.
One thing, so you're still in position on the point of this thing.
Yeah, I'm a little north of 1-3's position here, with some other, with a 1-4 element here.
Roger, I'm pushing to catch up to you. I'm 180-ish meters out.
1-2-1-1, how are those casualties from the mortars?
1-1's currently working on 1, time now.
Alpha, continue north-northwest of your draw to take it out. Reloading. The rest of them down. I fired 2 of them.
1-7, this is 1-2. My casualty, I guess, was taken over by another mic, and they're treating in place.
Solid cap.
Bravo's off to the north-northwest.
Behind.
Okay. 1-6, you guys good up there?
Yeah, we're good.
I can't shoot it.
With an element from 1-3 and 1-4.
Roger.
1, this is Dagger on 3-1. 1-2, this is 1-3.
1 running up, 3-1 out.
Romeo, the mortar pit that was closest to us, the one up northwest, has been destroyed this tunnel.
1 Romeo, copies out.
Out. 1 down, 1 to go.
Yeah. 1-1, once you're mobile again, go ahead and move yourselves northwest up slope, and then cut straight north, stay on the back side of this spine. Same traffic for you, 1-2.
Yeah, Raj. 1-2 copies.
Also, what was that big fucking explosion?
1-2 does not know.
With you, 1-6.
We have contact up further northwest up on the hilltop.
Roger, we just had some type of large explosion over on 1-2.
1-7, 1-2, just the east of the spine.
A-firm, stay on the east side of the spine, roughly on my
This is
position.
6, is that more IDF landing near us?
Yeah, copy, just FYI, you're not on the first, I don't know
6,
your
this is
class.
1-7, that's unknown at this time. We had some type of large explosion on 1-2, don't know what it was.
Roger, we had something like 6 to 8 mortar pits in the AO, so I need to know if there's fucking IDF coming in so I can task air assets to figure out which one is firing and destroy it.
We continue movement north to engage additional contacts upslope.
1-6 copies.
Have a good one.
Yeah, 1-2, bust us straight west from where you're at.
6 out.
Rude. Alpha Bravo, you guys have eyes on your shooters?
They didn't ask for consent before they shot at us.
I think I'm getting a camera for a second.
Brother.
User in your channel timed out.
Jesus. That was a bad idea.
Be advised that engine is 1-4 has mostly halted their
Before
position.
taking a shot at BTR 320
They don't seem
from
to
our
be
post.
reorienting at this time.
Catastrophic BTR.
Roger, you're talking about the one to our northwest, about 500, 600 meters.
1-1 on your movement
Negative, the
up
one that
here.
was behind us.
There is roughly a squad size element.
Okay,
to your
what's
southwest
how
right
many,
now.
like what's the size of the remaining element though, out there?
Actually, make that element's 1-4, sorry.
Probably two
Just
squads.
continue moving past.
To about 500 meters, 229. Just got marked by air assets, Blue Force 1005.
1-7, let's back off from calling up these maneuvers a little bit more, and I want to hear the fucking squad leaders coordinating them.
User entered your
Yeah,
channel.
Roger, just give them broad strokes.
It's just, I haven't heard them talking to each other, you know, a while.
Havoc 4, you see this built-up compound?
Yep, short hold here.
319, one click.
Bravo,
We're
that's
short
just
holding.
command. Keep moving up, I think.
Is it?
Actually, disregard that. I'll
Compound
check. Hold on.
that hilltop up there. I want 10 rounds HE
Okay,
going
short hold
Yeah,
here,
that's
guys.
fine, keep moving.
Never mind. Keep moving.
Alright, Havoc 1, our objective is clear this hilltop. Let's pick up the communication. Start working on our fucking maneuvers.
User in your channel timed out.
We have
Bravo.
1-4's
Moving.
mic until we get to 1-4.
User entered your channel.
This is the part where you guys start talking to each other.
1-3 copy.
1-1 has no traffic at the moment.
1-2 still running through the ditch to the north. I got no angle of attack as of now.
This is 6, 10 rounds HE going out on that hilltop.
Is 1-6 targeted which hilltop over?
The one a click to our north.
Bro, where the fuck are you at?
One copies.
We're going to assault right now.
One copies.
Alright, Havoc 1, we got 10 rounds of HE going out on the hilltop to our north in preparation for our assault on it. Once we call that that's clear, we're going to be green to push right onto it.
They position those right, that should more or less knock out the bat though.
Havoc 1
Maybe
is
double in 10
1-4.
rounds.
1-4 is 1-7, send it.
We're getting engaged by EGS from a 257, approximately 1200 out. We want to hit it with a jab.
Negative 1-1, are you able to, actually, what was the range on that?
1-1, 1-7 is calling you on platoon.
1-4.
What was the range on that HE?
1200 meters.
Roger, drop back behind Death Lake, continue moving north, we'll see if we can get more on.
I'm with 1-1, they're orienting the DMR on that.
1, this is 1-2. Is that a BTR or a heavy machine gun over on the opposite ridge?
Heavy machine gun is my guess. I haven't seen anything.
1-2, this is 1-3. That's 2 times heavy machine guns on the opposite ridge southwest.
Copy. 1-1-1-2. Can the DMR get those, or are they too far?
You're talking about the dish gums to our west, correct?
Paper.
Roger, working on them now.
Tango Mike. This is 6, that's the Apache engaging the douchebags over to our fucking south.
Havoc 1, if you have not noticed...
1-6 copies.
We got a BTR 80 coming in from where that first order round landed. 319-1078, get that shit taken out.
1 copies.
319.
BTR 319, copy.
Everybody else, get into fucking defilade. Stay small.
This is 1-3. That BTR is an 80 Alpha.
Good 1-6.
I'm good. I'm right next to you on this rock.
1-4, you need to be fucking quick here. That thing's basically got enfiladating fire down this ditch.
We are back on camera.
1-4 is lining up a shot.
Am I on that Moss gunner?
Hit or beat us to it.
The BTR is catastrophic. Charlie Mike.
1 copies.
Alright, Havoc 1, continue moving.
Alright, that fix down.
6, this is 1-7 on 3-1.
1-1, what's the status on these HMGs getting taken out?
You have eyes on those HMGs out there to our west-southwest
Roger.
currently engaging.
Say again, are you talking about the HMGs across the valley on the other ridge west?
Confirm.
What about them?
We can't get those dishes
Can we
with
see
small
if
arms. Can we get more
Warlord
on
can
those?
hit those? Or 4?
Yeah, Roger, we're working on that. In the meantime, fucking keep peeling up to this fucking hilltop with 1-3 and assault this position.
Negative, we cannot peel up. There's no more cover from those dishes.
Dish guns are they're all unmanned at the moment. They're all down.
Alright, 1-3, 1-2, you can lead out. You're right there on the end.
Where are we on this?
position now. It puts me up.
Roger.
Before this is Delta, I'm gonna put an HG on
Alright,
that
well,
compound.
I guess we're just gonna go do this. So let's fucking punch out.
We're gonna go
the
through and
other
try
side.
to- so-
Havoc 1, this is 1-4. We're gonna put an HE on the compound.
Let's fucking movement. Let's fucking do it.
Clear?
Let's go.
Stop.
Solid copy, 1-4.
Rocket.
A copy.
More movement by the BTR.
Bravo copies.
Just high.
Let's hit that fucking ridge line. Get on the backside of the
A
industry.
little long there, 1-4.
You should definitely.
The wind took that one.
Possible hostiles.
1-3's gonna lead out. So we're not all coming out one.
This is 1-3. We're punching out a little bit northeast to get on the backside of this deflate. Then we continue our movement.
This is
northwest.
6. I'm having Havoc
1-3 is
that last
1-1.
fire mission where all those infantry are
Go.
coming
Be
on that
advised, you're in front
hilltop.
of everybody, and there's enemies coming out northwest towards that bunker. We're not shooting over you because you're in front of us. There's a whole squad over there.
Roger. We're moving straight north across the deflate.
Okay, well that's 1-2. 1-2, can you please engage those guys at the bunker? Northwest of your location, 320.
Alright, Havoc 4 is going to be repeating their fire mission up there on that hilltop where those guys are streaming over, so just be aware of that.
I'm gonna hold here and engage this infantry if you wanna move.
Roger, yeah, I just told you about that. Yeah, we'll move up. This is 1-4, go. Sorry, 1-3, go.
You're getting my Bravo section following behind you north while recovering you to the Charlie section engaged to the northwest.
Roger that, take them up.
Alright, I'm with 1-3 over here to the north side of the deflate.
Do they have a fucking approach?
Not really, it's all open fucking terrain.
Alright, we're gonna need to just use smoke or something and get up there.
Approach here out to the north.
Yeah, April.
One, this is 1-2. Most of those enemies on that hilltop are either eliminated or pinned. So now's your time.
1-1 copies. We're moving time now.
This is 6. No more fire missions going out after these next 3 rounds that are landing.
Nice copies. Alright, Havoc 1 heads up. There are no more Havoc 4 fire missions going up on this hilltop. Once these last rounds are splashed, you guys are clear to push up there.
Once you cop.
Hey, be advised, we have 1-10 squad, plus out 300 meters of the platoon. Just looking straight at us on 1-1-1-3 right now.
1-3, that's 1-7.
This is 1-3, go.
1-3, is that your guys pushing out there on the compound?
Yeah, affirm. 1 to the north there.
Yeah, I'm telling you to wait for 1-1 to get here.
Yeah, they were already engaged. They're gonna go there, secure the gold.
That was a poor life decision on their part.
That's for sure.
Are they making their way up on that hilltop?
Yeah, reference yellow smoke to the north.
Hey, 1-3. So 1-1. At that bunker you're at, we'll take your position. We'll cover you while you move up.
We're gonna move up beyond.
Roger that, 1-1.
Yeah, you can start moving time now.
It's more IDF to figure out which fucking motorcade is going.
Alpha Charlie, any more contacts to the south? There you go. Negative. Are you good?
Negative from Charlie.
Right, I'm moving up the stage to 1-2.
How many can you carry?
13 in my bag.
Okay, there we go. Hurry
Epic.
pack what? Hurry pack what? We
Alright, Alpha,
need on
let's
the
start
way.
moving north. Oh, hang on, move behind water here.
I don't know why we're on this side of this fucking death light. Alright, Roma, let's push north. Get beyond death light.
We're going up my ass.
Hey, okay. Duffy, you good? Yep. Alright. Cool.
Your DM coming from 310.
Go for 3.
1-3, make sure we're kind of...
Once this copies, what is the range on that over?
That is where we are most exposed.
Yeah, I roger that. We're gonna get into this fucking bunker and then we're gonna secure fucking west and north. Cover as the next squad moves up.
Yeah, roger.
1-3, this is 1-2. I'm gonna take a more westerly route than y'all did, just to cover your left.
Roger, 1-2, break. Be advised, there's a 50 across the way here west and we're engaging us. Do not have eyes this time.
Yeah, copy. It sounds like it's actually up on the hilltop.
I can be advised there's a BRDM approaching from the west-northwest. We don't have a range on that at the moment. Stand by further on that.
1-4, this is 1-2. I'm heading in basically 305. Can you send an AT team with me just in case I run into something?
Say again for 1-4, apologize.
I'm heading in basically 305 to the hilltop. Can you send an AT team with me in case I run into something when we get to the crest?
1-4 copies, my alpha section ready behind you.
Sounds great.
Before, what are you firing while this round's at?
Stand by, let me find out.
1-3, Swan 1.
Go on 1.
Be advised, we're moving to the hill west of your location time now.
Be advised that little compound across the valley, west-southwest, has been hit by Warlord. That one gunner is dead on his feet. Otherwise, it's all cleared out.
Say again, 1-3.
6 is 1-7 helicopter.
6 out.
Alright, Havoc 1-6 is reporting that that small compound to our west that had HMGs and GMGs in it is clear at this time. Warlord lit them the fuck up.
1-3 copies.
Also be advised, we have 1-2
Have it, 1-1.
to our southwest on that same compound, so we're kind of shooting in the middle here.
1-4 is 1-7.
Engaging 1 PRDM with the Moss.
Port is being called up disabled.
User joined your channel.
240.
Say again, 1-3.
We got one
I
more
had
moving
to
up on our northwest.
give
We
him
have
that
one
Yeah, no, I
more
heard
moving up
that.
on our
I heard
southwest.
that.
That's what I said.
Just
Got more netting at 264. I cannot see what it goes to.
Be advised, 1-1 is fucking like right over there to our fucking
1-1 and 1-2. Watch for fucking crossfire.
1-1's tracking because 1-2's on the other side of the hill. I'm gonna get a nice perch over here.
Roger.
We've got friendlies coming up on our 10 o'clock as well.
Long, tell me if
I think 1-1's to the north and 1-2's to the south.
1-1, this is 1 Romeo.
That's 1-1.
1-1, be advised you're gonna have enemies coming out of the trees to your north side of this.
Roger, how many?
Unclear this time, they're moving between trees.
Roman pushing in after 1-1 to support them.
Unclear on count, they're moving between trees, over.
Roger.
1-1, this is 1-3.
Send it.
Hold on, I'm going to move to engage that squad on your rear so you can focus on that compound in front of you.
1-1 copies.
There we go, Havoc 1, keep it up.
Just watch your right up here. I did see both movement in trees.
This is 1-3, go.
Keep on going the direction you're going right now. You're going to roll right into them on their flank.
Yeah, roger. Stop moving in the trees. You're moving towards it now.
1-3, make sure you keep an eye on the right down slope.
What's your copy? We've engaged that fucking squad moving up 1-4.
Roger, 1-3, it's all yours. Clear it all out.
Bravo, okay, Alpha, you said you moved to the next one.
This is 1-1.
Go.
We advise we're getting on the top of the hill, the tippity top with the compound. Got an element going in there now.
Yeah, copy. I got a Bravo team moving north now to basically where the hill marker is. So be very careful coming at us.
Hey, there's an enemy just came out of there.
User joined your channel.
1-3, it's 1-7.
What's your copies? We're maneuvering.
1-3, let me know if you need help.
Good fucking shit, guys.
1-3, this is 1-2. I can shift around the formation to even help if you need it.
Dog, go ahead and drop back to me.
1-3, 1-2, copy. 1-4, this is 1-2. We need you to hold that bunker on the south side of the hill. I'm gonna take my squad around to help 1-3. I think he's down.
Negative. Next shots. 1-2, do that exactly. We'll hold this base here.
Say again?
Move up on our left flank if you're suggesting. We'll hold the base where we are.
7 right back.
User in your channel timed out.
Facing what direction?
User joined your channel.
Alright, dig in.
This is 6. What are we shooting at on the north side here?
This is 1-7. We've got at least 2 squad-size elements to the direct northwest of my pause. It's going to be roughly 50 meters from my pause.
Copy.
1-3, you guys still good over there?
Yeah, firm. We're holding firm
Let's
here.
go to this far west rock. And we'll watch southwest.
Mid-advise, 1-1 setting up here, facing northwest, southwest on the edge of the hill.
One Scogus.
User in your channel timed out.
I got Doc down on me. We're getting work done.
Roger.
1-2, it's 1-7.
Go.
1-2, I'm gonna need you to fucking execute tight movement over here on my left flank. They're getting in close.
Yeah, I'm right behind you to the left right now. Just waiting
Romeo,
for
let's
my team to get up here and consolidate. We're gonna move in there.
Hey, Lieutenant, I think I'm just gonna move my squad over there. There's nothing else over here.
Yeah, go ahead. Stay on this left flank though.
We're gonna get in this fight over here.
We're pushing northwest.
Hey, 1-1.
Send it.
I want you to stay on this left flank and make sure they don't use that road to push in fucking vehicles and shit.
1-3, this is 1-2. Be advised, we're gonna be moving on your west.
Say again, brother.
1-3 copies.
How's Mike 2?
Mike, step up.
Alright, let's start maneuvering out to the hill towards our fucking northwest where all those red form markers are. Let's assault that next.
Yeah, right.
6-1-6 on 3-1.
6 in traffic.
Be advised, we are pushing through this contact to our north break. When that's done, we are continuing our maneuvers to the hilltop to our northwest by about 1.2 clicks and assaulting that position next door.
Roger, you're going to be on the downslope of that defilade, and there's several pieces of armor in there. Did you get eyes on that first and make sure you have a good approach?
Be advised, we will pathfind a route with concealment and cover.
So how's it looking over there? Nobody's talking.
He's up, you know.
Let's go ahead with 1. Somebody get 1-1 an update.
1-1, I got enemies going north and northwest. If you can jump on my left.
Roger, we'll do.
One, 2, 1-3.
Calling 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2, 1-3. We had contacts northwest of our current position within 20 meters. If you can push that from your position, moving northeast to east, we'll shift our fire to the northeast and cover that side.
Hey,
Yeah, Raj, I think I just took out most of those motherfuckers that you're talking about. If you want to push north, we can push online just down through this forest.
Nah, I would not go out there.
Roger.
Okay, no, wait until we're moving.
Alright, Havoc 1, our next objective is going to be the hilltop to our northwest, roughly bearing 323. That is the next hilltop across the valley that this forest leads down into. So that is our next objective. Let's get moving in that direction while we clear this.
1-3 copies.
1, this is 1-1.
Send it.
Be advised, one of my team members is telling me that B30 Alpha on the next compound over can see this whole entire hillside that we're in.
Yep, that's correct. 1-1, this 1-6, that's correct. We cannot push this downslope. 1-1, this 1-6, that's correct. We cannot push this fucking downslope direct north. We need to find a way with cover from that fucking BTRD Alpha. They're gonna light this whole fucking slope up.
Roger, suggest maybe 1-4 take it out, unless there's another route to it.
Roger, 1-4, fucking maneuver and see if you can take a shot on this fucking BTRD Alpha. But in the meantime, we need to keep maneuvering up north. There is defilade about 300 meters to 1-3's direct east.
Have your javelin gunners watch across this ridge and ready to shoot anything that goes active. I'm about to start fucking taking out these armor pieces.
Once copies, we're looking for a javelin solution on the BTR-80 Alpha this time. Break.
The 80 Alpha is the first thing getting hit. Try to get an angle on the rest.
Romeo point 1, there's more than 180
shooting. If you got an angle on it,
I
shoot it
can't
now.
tell based on your marker if you have or not.
Havoc 1 is 1-4 is sending a jab out on the 80 Alpha.
Roger, send it quick.
Did they say they were firing?
They said they're sending one out.
1, this is 1-3.
Stand by 1-3.
I say again, there's
Did you
more than
send the
180
jab?
Alpha.
4 is getting a lock.
1-2, this is 1-3.
Go.
Get out of the way of that fucking auto cannon. I'm punching
Havoc
east
6,
into the
Havoc
tree
1.
line, trying to get some depth on that thing.
This is 6. We're pushing north down the slope to try to get an angle to raise those other vehicle fighting positions.
1-6 copies, be advised. We believe there is a second BTR-80 Alpha up on that hill. Over.
Roger, if you get eyes on it before we do, take it out with the fucking jab.
Havoc 1 will go.
Havoc 1 is 1-4. Air took out the first one. We're having issues with the jab. We're trying to engage the second AL.
Roger, what are the issues?
Issues with getting a lock.
1-3, this is 1-2. Just take it bearing 0, basically, north.
Romeo moving northeasterly here, down the slope.
Roger, 1-2.
Say again for 1-1.
They've got
probably... Did not hear any traffic for you.
3 or 4 AGS
1-1,
gases
1-2.
out on that.
I need you to go bearing 0, basically true north, and get on my left flank.
1-1 copies.
1, this is 1-2. I've got a fortified camp bearing 343 from my marker, approximately 200 meters.
1-6 copies. 1-6 copies.
Havoc 1 is 1-4. Took a shot on the 80 Alpha with a miss. With a Oz.
Roger, are you gonna re-attack?
Affirm, trying to engage with the jab.
This is 6. Do we know where that other BTR is?
6 is 1-7, affirm, we're working on firing solution.
1-4, was that a jab out on the 80 Alpha?
Affirm, jab followed the Oz.
Roger. This 1-6 on 3-1, we sent a jab out on the second 80 Alpha. Stand by for BDA, over.
Where is it?
1-4,
They hit the
1-2,
gas
is that a
behind
kit?
the 80 Alpha.
The lock was on the... locked onto the gas behind the 80 Alpha.
Six is 1-7, second
Second
jab
jab
out.
on the 80 Alpha. With a good hit.
Yeah, I can see it. Looks.
Say again, 1-4 was a good hit.
Good hit with the jab on the 80 Alpha.
80 Alpha.
6 is 1-7, we got a good hit on the 80 Alpha with the javelin.
Alright, let's set up a fucking covering position around this fucking position of the slope we're in. I have fucking brilliant eyes onto the enemy position, and next slope we can fucking maneuver. We can cover from here. And then maneuver.
6 is 1-7, I say again, that 80 Alpha is destroyed at this time.
What's your status?
We're currently engaging a camp just west of 1-2 location, about 50 meters.
Alright, Havoc 1, let's go ahead and set up a support position, get maneuvering on that camp, clear it out.
I can't tell if that's been destroyed or not. It's just an ADL.
1200, 310.
Come on, Havoc 1, start talking. Who's gonna be base, who's gonna be maneuver?
Okay, somebody is already maneuvering on it. I believe that's 1-2. We're gonna start blocking the northern side off where you 1-2.
This is 1-3. Are you talking about camps on the far slope, or is it closer in the trees?
It's nowhere near you, 1-3. It's off to your northwest, like 400 meters.
Yeah, 1-1, 1-2, if you can you shift a little bit to the northwest, just so we're not all together.
Roger, yeah, we're already there.
I realized I sort of went northwest to get into this camp, but I had to. Well, 1-3, this is 1-2. I've got friendly elements to my northeast. Is that your guys?
Yeah, affirm 1-2.
Okay, copy.
1-1 is 1-6.
Time for 1-1.
Advised, In the southwest corner, there are two fucking guys in a guard tower looking our way with rifles. See if you can get your DM on that.
Roger, is that on top of the compound to the tippy top, or is it like the bunkers?
The one with the HES goes around it with the radar on next to the fucking two-story building. Break. In the south corner of that, there are two fucking sentries looking our way. Rest of that compound looks fucking quiet. I don't see any movement inside.
6 traffic.
6 interrogative. Are those friendly mortars going out on the compound across the
1-4, this is
valley there?
1-2. We are firing on their mortars, and then we're gonna fucking saturate that entire compound
with
over.
a gas at 320.
Roger.
Can you get machines to cover that as
we
we
have a
once we're through this
ETA on
forest?
when that position is getting saturated. We're already maneuvering.
Keep 2 gases, 320 and a
We're trying to get the mortar compound.
Jesus.
1-1 just
Havoc.
ready up.
Yeah, Roger. Displace. Romeo, I'm moving northeast.
1-2, this is 1-4. We have to displace north. Won't be able to engage.
Yeah, copy.
Like 4 rounds.
It was occupied anyway. I just want to make sure that nothing moved up there.
Roger. Mike, give me a casualty report from all the squads.
Mike, we are all up. Okay.
Roger.
Doc, I'm over here to your east.
Yeah, I'm moving.
1-2, this is 1-3. You're gonna be coming up on my alpha team here pretty damn quick.
Yeah, copy. 1-1, this is 1-2. I just saw movement, I think, to our far west. Might want to check your left.
Roger.
And judging from the shots, that is actually enemies.
1-4, we are close to 1-7. We're sticking with him and pulling back to you. Copy. Trying to see what that fire is. They're running fucking. So glad we are.
1-3, 1-2, you copy?
Alright, Romeo, let's hold here.
Negative for 1-3.
Copy. 1-3, 1-2. I'm gonna halt at the tree line once we're through this.
Let me jump
wait for 1-1 and 1-4 to see what was back there.
3-1.
Go for 1-6.
Roger, 1-3 copies.
4 disregard.
This is 6. Have your guys start consolidating their mortar rounds. We're fucking black on the tube.
1-6 copies. Be advised, 2 of our squads are already pushing up the slope. I'll have the rest of the squads bring the rounds to Havoc forward.
Enemy compound, there's like a marksman or something up there.
We're not gonna collect them unless we get a fucking good spot to
Roger,
stop.
all of them engage.
Roger.
Yeah, that's not going to be viable right this moment.
That enemy motor pit is still up. Havoc flow 0 round.
Alright, Romeo, let's move up.
1-2 is what's up.
1-2.
1-2, let's have fire up there on the right. Actually, disregard, that's a better question for 1-3.
Yeah, this is what we were engaging contacts that we saw in that fucking bunker where the GAZ is.
1-7, this is 1-2. Yeah, Raj, the same. We were putting just some fire on sort of sporadic remainders, survivors rather, at a location.
Solid copy on your last 1-2.
1, this is 1-1.
Go for 1-6.
So, like an overall battle plan. So, on the other side, before I came up to the hill we're going up to right now, that westernmost foliage
All stations,
trees
this is Nick.
was a
Control
lot
that. Fire
better
in the hole,
advantage
fire in the hole, fire in the
than where
hole.
1-2's coming up right now. There's a lot less open ground to where the enemy locations are at. So I would recommend that we move west, but obviously it's up to you.
Maneuvers are fucking at your guys' discretion. The point is for you guys to fucking communicate, work together, and fucking come up with the best assault. So if you see a better approach than what we're currently fucking doing, then just communicate to the rest of the squad leaders. Make it happen.
Roger.
1-7, send it.
1, this is 1, 2,
1-7, requesting you hold your
squad.
point element. We're gonna have Lancer and Warlord gun run that compound.
It's going to be a negative, Dagger. We have mortar rounds landing
So,
within 200 meters.
Yeah,
of our
that
rear.
tree
We
line I was
have to
talking
move.
about west of you, 1-2,
Roger, I'll call him.
definitely leads up right to it. So, I would
Copy,
recommend we do
1-1. We got to get moving. We got mortar rounds landing behind us. We cannot stay in this position long. We got to move.
that. Roger, okay, well, if nobody agrees with me, I'm gonna stay with them, I'm gonna move east with them.
Negative. Let's move it west. We got a better approach west. You are correct.
Alright, 1-1, take fucking point. You're closest to it. Start moving up that fucking tree line.
1-1 copies.
One, 2, this is 1-6.
Go.
I'm sure aware, but the gunner in that gas up to your northwest is still alive. So just keep an eye on so it doesn't reman that fucking gun.
Alright, sticking with 1.
Yeah, copy. I was dropping back to the southwest to follow 1-1 around.
Roger, if you can...
Unless you want me to take this route that I have over here.
Negative, let's follow 1-1. See if you can get some HE on that gas. If not, we'll move.
Baird, my dude.
1-2, this is 1-3. We could maybe put a fucking AT4 on that gas.
1-3, this is 1-2. I would not for my life let me waste an AT4 on a gas that is only semi-occupied. If your grenadier can get on it, that'd probably be the better option.
1-2 and 1-3, you're going to need to make the approach from where you're at and move up online with 1-1. These mortars are getting too close to pull you over here.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell him that.
1-3, come.
Smoke.
Yes, no.
Roger, we're almost to it now.
Okay, what I want you to do here is I want you to get a line of smoke heading to the northwest on our left side here, Simba.
So,
Shooting.
Smoke left to right.
1-2, they're trying to reman that fucking AGS.
Negative 6, we're taking care of it right now. We got a rifle squad basically on top of us.
Roger, we just dropped the hellfire on that mortar pit that was firing on us.
Okay, this is Bravo. We're ready to
Solid
grab
copy,
smoke
six.
and start moving that bunker direct north of us.
1, this is 1-2. I'm moving on that.
Negative, we're not moving. 1-2's moving on the bunker.
Roger, 1-2.
Get the smoke out, get the smoke out.
Mortar pit's confirmed destroyed.
Alright, Havoc 1, mortar pit.
One, this copies.
firing on us is confirmed destroyed.
Roger, if we need to push a little bit further to use
Where's
these
that
blocks,
fucking...
gotta cover that smoke. Why is there smoke all the way over here?
Yeah, why the fuck is that?
Well, let's push up these fucking blocks.
Yeah, it's similar left in front of the It's like he wasn't.
Move up northwest. Yes, we're moving northwest.
1-1, what's your status over?
Heavy contact.
Roger, you have support over there?
Paper, we got 6.
Roger.
Maybe we can use it.
1-1, did you get somebody to clear that bunker on the fucking left that's downslope?
Negative.
Roger, get somebody to clear that.
1-1-2's 1-3. Once 1-2's done with the bunker to the north here, we can move on that clear.
Roger, if you can.
I'm done. Move you.
Roger.
I mean, we could take
take the Vic.
Ammo
That's
or
some
something.
armor at least.
Actual, this is
One-
Bravo directions.
This is 1-2. I've got that bunker with the gas clear. Once I have one casualty down. Once he's up, I'm gonna move west.
Roger.
1-2 copies. We're moving west on that closer bunker here now too.
We'll be moving out west.
Also, that should look cool, but damn.
Alright, let's move west along this path on the north side of the thing.
I'm moving uphill west.
With you.
Alright, we're gonna let Alpha go for a
Copies,
sec,
Oscar right.
and we're gonna go up on this pathway on the southern side.
Yeah.
Southern side is good.
1-7, are you with 1-1?
Yeah.
Right. How's it looking?
6, do you want
over
me to saturate that compound with mortars before we assault it?
there? How close is 1-1 to that? Stand by 6.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be too close. We might as well just fucking have 1-2 push on it.
6-1-6, be advised, we think we're too close for that now. We're going to make an assault. Over.
Do we have permission to start assaulting the compound? The big one?
Hey, Ferrum, go for it.
Coordinate the push on this compound 1-1 and 1-2. I don't want you guys cluster fucking into each other.
Go straight in too.
Yeah, everybody's going this way. Right. Yeah, we're just going this way.
This is Alpha.
1-5 move right 1-4 at full down. Possibly down.
This is 1-3. We're shifting north into the tree line. Looks like we got a good approach to the compound from there.
That way, especially so Bravo can get up on
1-3, 1-2 copy. If you want to help 1-1, go ahead. Oh, like 1-7 said, just make sure you don't fuck each other.
Yeah, Roger. We can save that for later.
How was victory celebration?
You guys need to start coordinating your point of fucking entry and what direction you're gonna be clearing to.
1-1's on the southern side, looking for an entrance.
Around the edge.
Roger 1-1.
Fucking move northwest,
Roger, we're pushing past Alpha.
Bravo's in position.
1-1, this is 1-3.
Send.
There is an entrance on the north side of this compound if you want to maneuver on that. We can cover you over the walls when you do that.
Right, get online to the tree
Roger.
line.
Right, Lieutenant?
Yeah, I'm good.
1-4 is 1-7.
Center for 1-4.
I can see and ignore this everybody.
Make sure you're keeping an eye on that southern ridge line.
Hey, I have my alpha section on the south side of the compound.
I'm good.
1-2, this is 1-3.
This family Bravo right
1-2,
here.
this is 1-3.
Go for 1-2.
Stop in that compound.
1-2, straight west of the main compound. There's another series of bunkers along the ridge line. Are you able to move to that and clear those out when we cover 1-1?
Yeah, left of the smoke, there's looks like maybe an entrance. That guy's on that side.
Left of that west
Doc, I mean, we're gonna push
Disregard
up
1-2, let's
some
take it right here.
Copy,
we holding here?
we need 1-7 with us.
1-1, what side are you gonna make entry from?
We're making entrance from the western side.
Roger.
The entrance I can find.
Roger,
Oh,
be
it's also on the north side.
yeah, be advised. 6 is on the opposite side of the compound from you. I don't know if they're going in or not. So
Okay, well, we're about to find out.
1-3, are you moving in to fucking support 1-1 in this assault?
Negative, not at this time. We are covering them from the northeast. We've got good eyes into the compound from here while they move in.
Okay, Roger. 6, this is 1-6 on 3-1.
6 in traffic.
Be advised, we are breaching the compound from the northwest corner at this time, over.
This is 6, Roger.
1-6 out.
There's also a guy
guy in this compound right here.
We have friendlies in here.
Doc, just move
We have friendlies inside.
Left is clear.
Copy, I'm on.
Alright, secure this position.
Alright, Roman moving south along the wall.
You on me? Opening. Copy, right.
1-1, this is 1-4.
Time for 1-1.
We got one of your guys down and treating him in the south side of the compound.
Roger.
Roman, cover these windows while I check this bunker. Alright, it's clear. Cover the back side, I'll cover the front.
Yeah, stay it here.
1-1, do you have guys in the two-story barracks building yet? Alright. 1-1, do you have guys in the two-story barracks building yet? There's a fucking guy right in here and I can't get a shot on him. God damn.
Alright, let's get a
6, this 1-7 on 3-1.
There's a guy in the back wall too.
6, interrogative. Do we have any intel on further enemy positions? Over.
6 negative. This was it. Over.
Brothers, I'm on you. There's 2 guys in that fucking room.
Westward, south of
Right, I'm flashing it and going left.
Copy.
Fuck.
Roger, on you.
First room is clear. I'm still good.
Flash out. Go for it. Flash out. Clear.
1-1, this is 1-7.
Pushing, keep pushing.
Time for 1-1.
1-1, be advised, that was one sexy pre-chain clear of the top floor.
Roger, yeah, I saw as well. It's looking amazing. Compound's clear.
Solid copy, Havoc 1, let's go ahead and get security set up.
This is 1-6 on 3-1. This compound is clear at this time. Over.
1-2, set west.
Cleared out that second floor building with Marge and somebody else that it was very sexy. Compliment to
1-3 is set north.
Yeah, roger. 1-3, go ahead and punch it up here a little bit further west on line with 1-2 and cover north.
Make that a bit better.
At least he should be. Let me know if he's not.
Yeah, he's got one.
Nice 40s ready.
Okay, we're good.
Wish I could shoot more. Alpha has resupply 249 ammo.
Yeah, I'm sorry we didn't realize we did.
This is 6 on 3-1. Let me know when we're in defensive position.
What's copies?
1-1's in defensive posture.
One mic is 1-3 mic, same traffic over.
How many pouches do you have?
Calling 1-2.
I've got 8.
All squads, let me know when you're in defensive posture.
1 partial.
1-2 is set defensive facing west along the pathway.
1-1's in defensive posture.
1-4 is in defensive posture, fill in the gaps.
Bravo's in about 1,600 rounds.
Be advised, we have okay.
Roger, good shit.
I'm green everywhere.
1-3 waiting for you.
Look at my backpack, see if you can use this ammo.
1-3 is still maneuvering into position to set up security north.
This is 6. How copy my last on 3-1?
Did not copy.
I say again, let me know when we're in good defensive positions. Over.
Oh, Roger, I did copy that. We are set in the next 10 seconds. Over. Discard, we are set now. Over.
Roger, index. Meet up on the west side of the fucking compound for demolition and then
Alright, Havoc 1, we are index.
1-6 copies.
Condition for your weapons, meet up on the west side of the compound that 1-1 is in. Nice work tonight, gentlemen.
I hear rally on the west.
Copy.
Except for 1-2, you were kind of meh.
Oh, green smoke. You catch me.
Alright, that dispersion must be pretty high, because I definitely put one right here in this corner.
I'm here.
So, what's the real green smoke at?
Okay, we
Disregard
go.
rallying on the
Now
green
I have to
smoke
look
in field.
important and to just stand right here. That way everybody flocks to me like
You
if
make up
I
your
am
mind.
the
That's
rallying
because we're
point.
weast.
Flock to me.
What's happening?
My people.
Yeah. Yeah. Who fucking knows?
Where are the what the fuck?
Condition
I'm
bar.
so lost.
Who are we actually
Over
looking
here,
at
on
here?
me.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Is Little Bird and the Apache gonna be able to land up here? If so, have them land over to the west.
It looks like
so they don't get hit by that demo.
Right, get
Off
up.
comms while our air assets get down. Actually, get behind this safety barrier.
Get behind the aquarium if you didn't hear him.
Blacksmith, you're clear to pop your demo.
Look to
Copy.
the east, southeast.
Big bone this time?
Probably medium-sized bone. Yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
At least it worked.
All right, I guess to finalize our sand table exercise, someone tell me what we did after we landed and why.
Was anyone in a position to understand our maneuver as it relates to the terrain and why we maneuvered that way?
Yes, take a crack at it, Captain.
Okay.
If I counted correct, we had to head across 2 valleys in order to assault if we would have just pushed straight west from our infill point. So you'll push us out south so we can move up on the spur.
More or less correct. We had enemy positions on the hilltop. Here and here, as well as an enemy position somewhere around here-ish. You guys can move that marker if it's incorrect. So we had to move our primary LZ, obviously, because it was right here. It was right here, and both of those hilltops would have been able to see down onto it. So we moved our primary LZ to the secondary marker, and instead of moving, as soon as I realized we were going to have to cross this fucking valley, instead of moving up here to this waypoint, because we would have just had to move a fucking click back down south, we moved OP1 down south to where the current marker is. We had to move across the big opening in the valley right here. We cut off the angle from this hilltop, but we did not cut off the angle from this hilltop. We were able to move through the ditch, wherever the fuck it is. This ditch, I think. And basically try to keep as low of a profile as possible. Our air assets were called off station for an emergency retasking, but we finally got them back when we were about right here. So we took out all of the heavy pieces that had an angle and range on us from here. We took out a BTR-80 and 2 gazes with AGSs. That allowed us to maneuver. That allowed us to start maneuvering up the spur, which there was another ditch. Yeah, this one going up almost all the way, which was great because if it hadn't been there, we would have been in a little bit of a shit sandwich. We started having guys come and hit us from the south from somewhere, at which point we had our air assets, which were back on station, just type 3 on that. For those of you that don't know, type 3 means they can shoot at whatever the fuck they see. So they covered our south flank while we pushed north onto that first hilltop. And while we were doing that, we had mortars hit this hilltop and this position here. Actually, we had mortars hit the hilltop, then we had the Apache also hit this position here. They tried to remount the gun, one of the big guns that was there, and the Apache just fucking destroyed everything there. The mortars did 2 fire missions up this hilltop. One of them went this way, and one of them basically went this way. They took out a lot of the shit that was up there. We cleared through it. Then we had to maneuver on the second fucking position, which was up here. And that's a shit sandwich because they had multiple pieces of armor and mortars and other shit that could fuck us up because we were moving straight down this slope right here. So in hindsight, is there another way we could have gotten up there a little bit more safely?
Taken from the northern route, but that was way the fuck out of the way. Pushing from the north to south.
At the very least, what we might have been able to do would have been to go this way on this side of the defilade so they didn't have eyes on us going all the way down that slope, and then try to see if there was a better approach or position from here. But what's the range from here to here? Let me delete these markers.
While he's doing that, we are at the 3-hour mark, so if you gotta go, you gotta go. But if you can
User
stay,
disconnected
I highly
from
recommend
your
it.
channel.
So what's the difference in the range from here to here versus the range from about here to here? And
Probably
would
two.
we have...
Sorry, Captain. Two clicks to 1.5 clicks north. Thank you, sir.
So, not a sure thing that we would have been able to find a route from here. There might have been one, there might not have been one. I mean, we don't know. But we were able, between usage of the Javelin and our air assets, we were able to take care of those armor pieces, push up that slope, and complete our objective. But a lot of that, again, is hinges on being able to read that terrain and understand our strengths and weaknesses, which, when our air assets are off station, a lot of the times we're up shit creek. If our air assets had not come back on station, there's a chance we would have had to abort the entire fucking mission. Does anyone have any questions or comments on our maneuver as it relates to the training focus of terrain reading?
Negative, Captain.
Negative, Captain.
Did someone say yes, sir?
No, I said negative, sir.
All right. As far as anything else goes, if there was anything we did wrong, it was minor, and I probably just went over it. So that's all I had. Havoc 1.
Thank you, sir. Nothing from 1-6 for the task force.
Nothing from 1-7, Cap.
One 6. Hello, Lieutenant.
Oh, sorry. Nothing from 1-6 for the task force.
Havoc 4.
Thanks, Cap. We'll send up a bug report in regards to our mortar tube issues. Other than that, we have nothing.
Blacksmith.
Thank you, Captain. I got nothing for the task force.
Dagger.
I got nothing, Captain. Thanks.
Rotary.
Nothing for the task force. Thank you for the work, sir.
Thunder.
Nothing from me, Captain. Thank you.
Did I miss any sections? All right. Ares.
Thank you, sir. Motherfuckers have a good time tonight?
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I have is Ares, sir.
All right. First Sergeant.
Oh, why, thank you, Captain. Overall, the focus of the training, I feel like, was pretty successful. Your guys' movement was pretty fucking shit hot. I was trying to get eyes on you from all sorts of angles. Even that first contact of that platoon was literally walking parallel with you guys in that ditch. It didn't even see you motherfuckers 10 feet away. So, good job with that. As far as getting up there, you're definitely a success on the training objective. Now, we got to work on our trigger discipline. There's at least 2 times
User disconnected from your channel.
discharges. One when you got out the birds, and another one before you even started moving from the first fucking control point. So, NCOs, get on top of that shit. Make sure people understand safeties and how to function that shit, so we don't have that moving forward. The next thing, multiple times. Okay, so we put it this way: only one time during this FTX did I see a throwable used into a room that was known to be occupied. Every other time that I saw that, someone just ran in with their fucking dick first and hoping to get the job done. And they got lucky most of the time, but I guarantee you, moving forward, you will not be as lucky. So make sure we're using those throwables. Literally, only once did I see a flashbang or any sort of throwable used when clearing a closed structure that was known to be occupied. And the last thing I have is an ongoing problem, and I don't know how to fix it other than just starting to NJP you guys, because otherwise I'll just be PvPing you. Just turning and shooting at the enemy, or turning to try and find the enemy when they have you clearly fucking locked down. Like, they put 2 or 3 bursts right around your head, and you just stop and turn and try and one-shot that guy 360 fucking no-scope. That is not what we fucking do here. You get your ass to cover, or you're gonna get shot in the fucking face next time. Am I clear?
Affirm.
That is all I have, sir. Thank you.
All right. XO is not here, so if you got a question or comment for the task force as a whole, put a C or Q in chat. If anyone puts a C or Q in chat, someone let me know.
Sergeant Hawkins.
Thank you, Captain. I was just kind of, as far as the using the terrain and everything, I was just kind of wondering what the thought process was behind going to the east instead of landing somewhere to the north where we would have been on elevation, the same elevation as the enemy.
I was not at the planning meeting for this task force, so 160 you can answer that question.
The original plan was to insert here, get to this hilltop, and find all of the enemy positions. And well,
Where's
that's
here. I don't know where you're talking about.
basically the first enemy position was on that hilltop. That was the initial plan, was to move to that and then conduct leaders recon from there, find all of the enemy position in the AO. From the war, no, the AO looked a little bit smaller than it actually is, so I didn't realize that the hilltop was actually that deep in there. It's almost in the fucking center, so like in hindsight, I wouldn't have made that decision for that LZ or that first movement again, but yeah, that was basically the plan.
Copy that. Thank you, LT.
Any other Caesar's cues?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, you guys are dismissed your debriefs.
User left
Job
your
tonight.
channel. Microphone disconnected from your
Task Force
channel.
Alpha.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.